Keep saying what you say, bro. Keep doing what you do.
God,
But the Lord got you, man.
God.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua got you, man. And then when judgment comes, that's when you, oh. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you niggas wanna cry. No, fuck you, man. That's when Proverbs 122 on down comes into play. And I ain't even gonna go there, man. You niggas got, the Lord got you, man. But anyways, prophecy is gonna come to pass.
Yep.
Romans 3:3, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Lord without effect? Lord forbid, right?
That's
Let
right.
the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
That's right.
So you guys can talk all you want to talk, you bitches, especially you women, and y'all just through. You had something you wanted to say, bro?
Yeah, Khan. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
introduce yourself,
Khan.
man.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
Let's see. All right, man, the devil mad.
he,
Whoa, look, brother. Don't
he,
say nothing yet.
hey, gone.
See, all of a sudden, my damn video started streaming,
See?
started buffering.
Yep.
Them demons eats all these devils.
Yep. Gone. Hey, shalom. It's the brother Yazrael of GMS Scatter Stone. Here with the apostle once again on another lesson I brought the Zaz, edifying unto those who are meant to receive it. The precept I want to brought out, just going into what you were saying.
Say it again. Give me a
Gone.
page.
It's Yazrael of GMS, the Scatter Stone. Yazrael of GMS, the Scatter Stone. I'm here once again with another quick hit in the spirit with Apostle Rakah. We're going through just to land back off what you were saying, just the times that we're in right now, a lot of, as you could see, and we were talking about just in the chat earlier, there's a shift that's happening right now. I mean, all these things that's happening. We went out the other night, the brothers going to camp and all that bug out stuff that was happening. They're getting nice pull on them and, all kind of madness and stuff. And now, the stuff that's popping off in LA and just there's a shift that's happening right there. For those of you who are locked in the spirit, y'all, you understand what we're saying, because the Lord is getting ready to do some mad judgment that's out here, man. And as many times as words get pushed out, there's still a lot of jakes that don't want to believe, still think this thing to be a joke, and it's okay. Scripture talk about offenses must come, but this is Romans 10:14, and it reads, and how shall they
take your time.
How then shall they call on him whom they have not believed? This is talking about ultimately, like I just said, those that don't believe in the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Okay, Paul is saying, how y'all gonna call if y'all don't believe? How you gonna call ultimately if you don't believe? Who's gonna come to your rescue? Who's gonna deliver you in the times of trouble, man? Okay, Ezra talks about that. Okay, in this time that we're in right now, right? So it says, and how shall they believe in whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear? Oh, Salakia, I'm reading the wrong one. Let me slow down.
Take your time. But anyways, the brothers is going in the spirit. Look, man, it's about faith at the end of the day.
Yo, my dang.
That's why the scripture says, what it says, the just shall live by faith. Apostle Paul said that. So we're going to live by faith.
God.
Because we don't know what's going to go down, man. The Lord, it's all about faith, bro. You just got to pray to the Lord, man. I don't know if I'm going to live tomorrow, man. It's about praying to the Lord. Every morning I wake up.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, man, how about you, man? I'm shy. I'm going to wake up and see another day, bro. Water.
Gone, Apostle. Gone. And just to land back, that is actually the precept that I was looking for, because ultimately the Lord set up, men that are out here to warn you of the times that are coming. All right, starting with our head apostles, man, to come out here and begin this ministry. All right, to basically bring forth that safe haven, that covering, that you're gonna desperately need in the times that are coming. But it all starts on believing in the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So the Lord has set up men, and it's a beautiful thing for us coming in the latter end time. Scripture talks about we have entered into another man's labors. But the Lord is very just in everything that He does. He didn't have to give us this truth. He didn't have to give us the door, which is Yahweh Shai. He didn't have to give us the way out. Okay, but it all started with preaching this word first. And the Lord set up preachers to be able to do this. This is Romans 10 and 14. How shall they call on him whom they have not believed? How shall they believe on him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? All right, so what is that ultimately? That's mercy that the Lord is set, that they're showing you. Going into what you're talking about with Proverbs 1. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that too. Because wisdom is out on the chief place of concourses, man, screaming, uttering her voice, man. The Lord has set up a way out for the times that we're coming into. Very heavy right now, okay? So it behoove a lot of you who come on here and who know about, you're Hebrew Israelite, okay? You know about the 12 tribes, right? You know, all these things were brought to us by our teachers, starting with the head apostles, all right, to be able to get this knowledge, this information. But Jake wants to come in here and he wants to make merchandise, of it. Okay, he's basically disrespecting the order. Okay, keep things as they were brought to you. Don't try and change up the doctrine, man. Okay, everything was laid down plain on tables for us. The Lord set up men for us to be able to do that. Okay, so you have to have somebody that's teaching you, but it's up to you, as the scripture talks about. The Spirit of the Lord is going to gather you. It's not up to us to make you believe. Okay, that's between you and Yahweh Shai. If he's giving you that spirit to believe, Ephesians 2 and 8, that gift. Okay, that's not up for us to us. The only thing our job is to do is to preach this word. Okay, the Lord has set up the men, starting with the apostles, to preach to this thing. And of course, like Yahweh Shai said, if they didn't hear me, they're not going to hear you. So we know that there's offenses that are going to come. And yeah, we in the flesh, so at times we get pissed and annoyed and Jake get mad. But at the end of the day, man, we count it all joy, because all it's really doing is confirming the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be true.
Con.
You see?
That's it. That's solid, man.
Con.
That's some solid shit.
Con. So we in those times right now where this door of forgiveness is ajar, man. And the Lord's not going to be, he's not going to have his bride out here in the midst of all this madness that's getting ready to kick off. He's not. You see what Trump's doing. You see what's going out there in LA right now. They're catching hell right now. We know all this stuff is just, it's what Elder Apostle Gabar call it, problem reaction solution. That's all this is, man. Creating a problem, look at the reaction so they can come in with the already pre-prescribed, already pre-written solution. And you Jakes and you Northern Kingdoms, y'all just eating it up, man. You going right down into the path, that wide path to destruction, man, ultimately. So for those of you that have the eyesight to see, listen to your teachers, man. Okay, take hold of this word, okay, and fall in line, man.
That's it. But see, that's where you go to, oh my goodness, what's that scripture? Isaiah 1 and 3.
Got it.
Okay, if you want to get it, get it.
Let me see. Yep.
I was going to quote it, and we'll end it on that.
Con. He says, this Isaiah 1 and 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know. My people do not consider.
That's the problem. That's why y'all niggas are fucked up. Because here it is, the Lord got the prophets out of here, man.
Right.
And some of you know y'all misinterpreting as well.
Right.
Fuck y'all, man. All you scoffer niggas that just want to try to debunk everything we saying, fuck y'all, bro. That's it. We don't want no further with that.
Right.
You niggas are gone.
Yep.
You niggas fall under the category of Isaiah 29.
Yep.
For the Lord has poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Yep.
Y'all through, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all fall under the category of Isaiah, not Isaiah, Salakia. Let me stand corrected. You fall under the scripture, under the Matthews 13 and 9.
Gone.
It's not meant for you guys.
Nope.
It's not meant for you.
Yep.
You fall under the category of Amos 3 and 7. It's only for the men of the Lord, man.
Yep.
That's that.
Yep.
And if that's it, brother, you got something. We're gonna close this.
God, we can. Yeah. No, that's pretty much it. I think it was just very quick in and out, just to get directed to the point. We just need a couple precepts. Okay, this is what we were created to do ultimately, man. So just everybody's in their lot right now. All right, so we get, like I said, been out of shape. We get rubbed, but ultimately, at the end of the day, this is Yahweh Shem Yahushua's movie. Everybody's in their lot, man.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with y'all.
That's
we
it.
don't care.
That's it.
We don't care.
That's it.
If you're not of the elect, We don't care.
Yep.
And there's more, but that could be the next quick video.
Gone.
We say shalom to you, brothers of the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.